If you are given these two data, the first step will be to assign ranks to X. So which one is highest, we will assign first rank. Which one is second, we will assign second rank. Then third highest is 18. D. Then 4, 5. Descending order. Descending order. Now here also we will assign rank. Here 15 is highest for by 1, 2, and this is third, fourth, fifth. We will assign ranks like this, and then we will find out the difference. That is rank of X minus rank of a mod. Mod of rank of X minus rank of Y. We know what is mod? We did this yesterday. Whatever is the sign, we will remove it. 5 and 4 is 1. 4 minus 3, 1. 3 and 5. Minus 2. Therefore, we should write 2. 2 and 2, 0. 1 and 1, 0. Now, once we get D, we will do D square. We do D square. Is 1, 1, 4, 0, 0. What is the total? 6. The reason we used to do, write down till here, then I will tell you the formula. What is the formula for R? Write down till here, then I will tell you what is the formula for R. So there are given two data. First find out the rank. That means highest value will be given first rank, lowest will be given the last rank. And rank of Y. And then you find out the difference. R difference is the square. And total of it. So I told you, Karl Pearson's correlation will be denoted always with small r, and Spearman's will be denoted with capital R. This is the formula: 1 minus 6 into summation d square by n cube minus n. So with this formula, calculate capital R for this data. 1 minus 6 into 6, 36 divided by, what is n here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cube minus 5. Someone tell me the answer. 36 by 128. Point 3. This is coming to 36 by 120. How much is this value? Point. This value? 0.3. Then 1 minus 0.3 will become how much? 0.7. R is equal to 0.7. This is how you calculate. So we will give this big question in exam. No. For 1 mark, they won't give this big question. Instead, they will give what is d square directly. Instead, they will only give what is d square. And they will give n. You have to calculate R. That is how they will ask in exam. So because this much data they won't give. And then you have to calculate rank d square. And then capital R. It will become difficult. Not difficult, lengthy. For 1 mark, it's a very big question. Did everybody get 0.7? Now write down one question. On Spearman's correlation coefficient. Question. The given summation d square is equal to 30. They have only given summation d square. This value as 30. And they have given n as 10. They are asking you to calculate R. Can someone tell me the answer? They have only given two data. Summation d square is 30 and n is 10. Summation d square is 30 and n is 10. What will be the answer? 0.8
1.
0.8
0.818.
round it off 82 0.8 0.82 is your answer. Don't write down anything. Don't write down. We're done with third measure. We're done with third measure. Did everybody get 0.82? 0.82. Now in the fourth type of measure, the last measure, concurrent deviation. Coefficient of concurrent deviations. Bracket diagram. This is the quickest method. This is the quickest method to get the answer. This is the quickest method. Means you can solve this very quickly. First we will understand what this is and then we will see the formula. Don't get confused with the formula. It's very easy. So there are given two data. First one will be blank. Not applicable. Now, from 10 to 15, is the value increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
Put a plus. From here to here, is it increasing? Put a plus. From here to here, it is? Put minus. From here to here, it is?
Increase.
Put plus. First step. No need to do anything else. For y also. First one will always be blank. 8 to 10, is it increasing? 10 to 12, is it increasing?
Yes.
12 to 12, same here. If it is same, put 0. Put 0. From 12 to 15, is it increasing? Now we do dx into dy. First one, again, not applicable, always keep it blank. Now, plus into pluses, plus into plus, minus into 0. Huh? Anything with 0, 0 only will be plus. Now, plus into plus again. Now, we will count only number of plus. How many plus are there here? Yes, sir. 1, 2, 1, 3. See, even if this answer was minus, even minus it was minus, we will not count the minus. We count only how many plus we have. So, move plus into 1 minus into, I will write 2. No, write down how many plus are there. Understood till here? Now, this value is called as C. This value is called as C. Concurrent deviation is C. Now, your formula for concurrent deviation is write down R is equal to, you can write down R correlation of concurrent deviation is equal to plus or minus square root of plus or minus 2c minus n divided by. So, we need to plus or minus. ಎರಡೆರಡು ಸಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Plus ಒಂದು ಸಲ minus ಒಂದು ಸಲ. Once you get C here, find out whether step 1 will always be find out whether 2c minus n is greater than 0 or less than 0. your 2c minus n, is it greater than 0 or less than 0? This will be your first step. So your c is 3. So while calculating 2 into 3 minus n, h here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you will not take 5 here. You will not take 5. This way you have to be more careful. You will take only 4 because first value you have left it as blank. First one, beta. It is not applicable. So remaining whatever is applicable is only 4. So we consider n as 4. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, which is greater than 0. Therefore we will consider only plus sign. We will remove this minus. Artha aayta? If 2c minus n is less than 0, then minus sign. If 2c minus n is greater than 0, then plus sign. Write that down. Right? If 2c minus n is greater than 0, then you use plus sign. 2c minus n is less than 0, then you use minus sign. You have to be careful with that. So I data here, but still you have taken 4. Why? Because first one you have not considered. You have left it blank. First one we have left it blank. First one they will get. Now can someone tell me the answer for RC? Now you consider only plus. Now it will be 2c minus n. 2c equal to 2 into 3 minus 4 divided by 4. 6 minus 4, 2 by 4, this is 1 by 2, root of 1 by 2. Correct now? This can also be written as 1 by, see, you are getting this answer. This can also be written as 1 by root 2 also. I hope you know this. Root 1 is 1 only. So it can also be written as 1 by root 2 or square root of 0.5. 0.7. Don't get confused in exam. Sir, 4 of 1 by 2 is root 1, but in option it was only 1 by root 2. Both are one and the same. This is the quickest method. You are not considering anything, plus or minus, square root, anything. Directly only plus you will count, then find out the answer. So out of these 4, which one do you think is the best method? This category it is getting only nature, we are not getting the amount. Calculation we are getting both. In Spearman's, we are calculating only for attributes, that means for qualities. And this one, we are using only plus and minus sign. Which one do you think is the best? Calculations. Calculations. Understood this? How to calculate correlation of concurrent deviation. See, in exam, we will get a question like this. They will only give C, they will only give N and ask you to calculate what is actual N. See, if this N is 4, then how many observations will be there? N plus 1, 5 observations will be there because we are not considering 1 here. If this N is 4, then what is the actual number of observations? 5. That is how they will ask 3 questions. Write down one question. Correlation of concurrent deviation is 1 by root 2. Correlation of concurrent deviation is 1 by root 2. And number of concurrent deviations is 3. That means you are C. That means you are C. Number of concurrent deviations is equal to 3. Find number of pairs of observation. Find the number of pairs of observation. How will you do it? What are they given? They are given R. How much? 1 by 2. C value have they given? 3. Have they given N? Solve for N. How will you do it? Remove square root. To remove square root, what will you do for the LHS? Square. So 1 by root 2 square is nothing but 1 by 2. correct? Which is equal to 2 into 3, 6 minus n by n. Calculate. What is n? 1 by 2 is equal to 6 minus n by n. इसको लेते हैं. What will be the LHS? Minus how solve? Send this to LHS. Minus will become so n plus 2n is how much? En already given n plus 2n. Already you had. Now you are sending one more data to LHS. What is final answer? What have they asked in the question? Have they asked you to calculate the small n or what have they asked? The number of pairs of observation. Actual estimated. So what will be your answer? 8. Only for one data. How many pairs? Pairs 5. Why 5? First one we have left it. We will not consider for this formula. Whatever answer you get, add 1 to it. Only in case of concurrent deviation. So your final answer should be esto 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Write down in your notes. N 4 1. Now what have I asked in the question? Number of pairs of observation. Pairs of observation. Here. Pairs. How many sets of observation are there? See, they would have given 4 also as one of the options. Immediately once you got 4, don't pick the option as 4. Answer is 5. Because here the first one we are not considering. Therefore, your n will be 4 for this formula. But actually, how many pairs are there? 5. The same data are given it in different formats. See, for this also, what was the answer? 1 by root 2 only. Here also are given 1 by root 2 only. C also has 3, n has 4. Same data are given in different format. This is there done with the fourth measure of correlation. Now all small topics are there. We will cover this and start with regression. Give the heading as standard error. Give the heading as standard error. Standard error. Give the heading as standard error. Short form SC. SC, standard error. Formula is 1 minus r square by root n. This is the formula for standard error. Somewhere in bracket write down the use of standard error. It is used to find probable error. What is the use of standard error? Whatever answer we get here will be used to find out probable error. This is the formula for standard error. And bracket and write down. Standard error is used to find out probable error. Around the use probable error. Standard error. Now write down for probable error. Below that write down probable error. Probable error is 0.6745 of standard error. 6745 into standard error. That's why we do standard error. Probable error is 0.6745 of standard error. So in exam if they are asking probable error and they are given R and N, find out this, you get standard error. That into 0.6745 you get probable error. That's right. Or sometimes in options they would have given 2/3 of standard error. That is also correct. 0.666666. 2/3 of standard error. That is also correct. But if they are not given this in MCQ, you will always do 0.6745 of standard error. We will do one question on this. But before that, right now, R is greater than or equal to 6 times the probable error. If R is greater than or equal to 6 times probable error, then R is significant. Then R is considered significant. R is significant. R is significant. Important theory question. R is significant. If correlation coefficient is more than 6 times probable error, then R is significant. If it is less than 6 times probable error, then R is insignificant. Then R is insignificant. If it is less than 6 times of probable error, then it is insignificant. Now write down one question on this probable and standard error. Right now, R is equal to 2 by root 10. R is equal to 2 by root 10. And N is equal to 36. Calculate probable error. Then you do standard also. If R is equal to how much? 2 by root 10. And N is equal to 36. Calculate probable error, not standard error. First calculate standard, then do into 6745. So I'll tell you the answer. Calculate probable error.
0.629.
Standard error or probable error?
Probable error. 4 by 10 resistance. My 1 by 10.
Be careful with the division now. The whole numerator is 1 minus R square. You would have 1 minus this by this. Put this one more further. 0.0 something, but oh, 1 minus ये root का मिला को 2 to the 4 root 10 into root 10 10 आ जाता है ये मात्र हो तो ये चेंज मात्र divided by root 36 ठीक है 0.11 root 10 root 36 will be 6 so 1 minus 4 by 10 4 by 10 0.4 1 minus 0.4 1 minus 1 minus 4 by 10 is equal to 0.4 0.067. Now 0.1 into equal to standard error. question will give you to calculate probable error. What is probable error? 1 equal to 0.6745 into standard error equal to 0.6745 into 0.1 equal to 0.06745. This is your answer. How much did you get?
0.067.
Did everybody get 0.06745? No. Look at the board. See, be careful. This is 1 minus r square divided by root n. See, here done a mistake. 1 minus r by root n. No. 1 minus what is r? 2 by root n square divided by root 36, which is 1 minus. See how you square it? 2 2s are 4 divided by root 10 into root 10 is 10 divided by root 36 is 6. So 1 minus 4 by 10 is 0.4. This I can write it as 0.4. This I can write it as 0.4. 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6 divided by 6. Can someone tell me the answer? 0.1. Now this is your standard error. This is not your answer. This is your standard error. They are asking probable error. Probable error is 0.6745 into standard error. 0.1. It is 0.06745. This is your answer. For this. The last two concepts will be done with correlation. We start with regression. Regression is very small. No, sir. Maybe the last theory question. Done. Give the heading as coefficient of determination. Coefficient of determination. Mark this as important. Coefficient of determination and coefficient of non-determination. Two concepts are there. Give the heading as coefficient of determination. Coefficient of determination is equal to r square. Coefficient of determination is equal to r square. This is also called as explained variance. Somewhere in bracket add-on, this is also called as explained variance. It's also called as explained variance. Explained variance. See, let's say if r is equal to 0.7, then what will be r square? R square will be 0.7 into 0.7. How much? 0.49. 0.49. This is your coefficient of determination. That means this is the explained variance. That means 49% of my total variance, I have explanation for it. Why there was deviation, I have explanation for it. Then the remaining 51%, this is my unexplained variance. This is my explained variance and this is my unexplained variance. This is called as coefficient of non-determination. This is called as coefficient of non-determination and this is called as coefficient of determination. This is coefficient of determination, this is coefficient of non-determination. Write down somewhere. Explained variance. That means this is explained variance by total variance. And this is unexplained variance divided by total variance. Unexplained variance is also called as unaccounted variance. This is also called as accounted variance. That means you know why this 49% variance is happening. You don't know for this 51%. See, be careful in exam. They will only give R and ask you to calculate explained and unexplained variance. Or they can ask you as what is coefficient of determination and coefficient of non-determination. Artha aita? If they ask you what is coefficient of determination, what is the answer? R square. Now give the heading coefficient of non-determination or unexplained variance. Give the next heading coefficient of non-determination. This one. Accounted variance. It is also called as accounted variance. Sometimes it is also called as accounted variance. Here it is also called as unaccounted variance. Right now, right? Now give the heading as coefficient of non-determination. It is also called as unexplained variance. What is the formula for it? 1 minus r square. 1 minus r square. See, for the same data, if r is equal to 0.7 and I am asking you coefficient of non-determination, what will you do? 1 minus r square. This is 1 minus r square will be 0.49. You get 0.51. That is 51%. The same which we got here, 51%. Artha, very important concept. They will try to confuse you. Coefficient of determination, non-determination. All this they will ask. Artha. Write down one question on this. R is equal to 0.6. R is equal to 0.6. Calculate unexplained variance. R is equal to 0.6. Calculate unexplained variance or coefficient of non-determination. I think they will ask. Calculate unexplained variance. Huh? How much? 64. Correct. The option is 0.64. You will take that one. Or if the answer is 64%, you will take that one. 0.64 or 64%. Done. So last concept of correlation. Remember, y is equal to a plus bx. The same thing. How to calculate when one data is given? How to calculate? If r of y is given, then how to calculate r of x? Okay. We do it. Don't write down anything. Write down everything. It's an equation. What is the sign of? Don't write down anything. Sign of. Let's say there is one equation. U. This one equation and one more equation. 2b plus 9y minus 16 Let's say there are two equations. First, tell me the signs of u and v. U is also plus, v is also plus, x and plus. Don't write down anything. The signs of x and y. X is also plus 32, plus 90, plus and plus. Plus into plus is plus, plus into plus is plus. Now, both the signs, relationship will be plus 1. Plus 1. Now, in this case, now in exam, they would have given two equations and then r of u and v. They would have given r of u and v and asked you to calculate what is r of x and y. They would have given r of u and v is equal to 0.18. Let's say, for example, they would have given these two equations and then r of u and v is 0.18 and ask what is r of x and y. What will you do? When calculate the sign of u and v, sign of x and y, both are plus into plus plus, then r of u and v is equal to r of x and y. So what will be your answer? 0.18. No need to calculate anything. No need to calculate anything. This will be your answer. Understood? Now, same thing. Tell me the answer for this one. 12u minus 32x minus 45 is equal to 0. 14t plus 19y minus 15 is equal to 0. Now, u and v both are plus. X is minus, y is plus. Minus into plus will be minus into plus. Both are different. Now, if I say r of u and v is equal to 0.18, then how much is r of x and y? Now, if both are not same, then r of u and v is equal to minus r of x and y. So it will be minus 0.18. So your answer will be minus 0.18. You don't have to do anything. You just have to check the signs are. Artha aita? Right. Now if both were minus, then both were minus, then plus. Here plus, then it will be same. Both are minus, then same. The sign should be same. Write down some more. It is a equation is second option. Write down this. Relations between two equations. This is for correlation. There is one more type in regression. Other than simple, just solve it as equation. This is the last concept in correlation. We'll start with regression.